Hi guys, I come to you as a woman on a mission. I have taken it upon myself to read for 2 hours every day for the next week. Today is Wednesday, this is the 3rd of August, and I have something I'm going to do Tuesday next week. So the timeline is I need to finish this book. You know, in my last vlog, I showed you that I got some books. This is one of them, and I've decided that I'm going to read every day 2 hours. Now, why is the question? And I'm going to tell you why. Basically, the past week, I took it upon myself again, because I just be taking things upon myself. I decided to watch all of Daniel Craig's James Bond movies, because I like Knives Out a lot. It's one of my favorite movies. I just decided to watch all of them, and I finished No Time to Die today. You know, I got this also, White Nights. And guys, this is not the book that you should be reading if you're taking a little bit of a break from reading. Mind you, the last book I read was what, last two weeks ago, I think. But still, I was reading this for some time every night before I slept. I got all the way to page 30 or so, but the last 10 pages that I read, I really can't remember anything. So I've decided to pause it and to get back into reading. I'm deciding to read something that's the vocabulary is a little more colloquial, and this is it. It has more of a conversational, everyday type of tone. I haven't really, just from the first 2 sentences that I opened, so I decided, okay, this is a good way for me to get back into it, because I have a 15 book goal, read 13, even though I'm 5 books ahead. When I go back to school, only God knows what I'm about to be doing. So it's better to, maybe even overachieve a little, maybe read 20 books, like, hello. So guys, why 2 hours, you might ask? Because guys, before, if you were on Book Talk, BookTube in maybe 2021 or so, you would see people doing reading for my screen time. Reading, basically, you take your screen time and then you would turn it into the hours you put into reading. Guys, firstly, my screen time, when I have a healthy relationship with my phone, as I'm not compulsively checking it, is like 4-5 hours. Every day, normal, not too crazy, is 7-8 hours. Can you see my eyes right now? What have I even done today? Can you see my eyes right now? What is it about to look like if I'm reading for 8 hours? Come, no be jambo. Like, relax. Anyways, and so I was not like, okay, how many hours were the James Bond movies that I was watching? Basically 2 hours on average, and it was 5 movies. So how about I just take the average 2 hours and put that into reading every day? I think I should be able to finish this. I really like, you guys, I really like this type of color. I like this type of color of pages. I don't like it when it's dark white. I really don't like it. I like a little yellow. I don't know if this is Times New Roman. I like the font. It's not too small. This is encouraging the girl to read. Right now it's like 9 p.m. I'm going to just get ready to go to bed and read a few pages, as a little appetizer for myself, so that tomorrow when I wake up, I'm ready and I know, okay, 2 hours crunch time. And to be so serious, I'm even going to put timer, and we're going to see that clock run down, and I'm going to just be on this. Can you see how can you see this blue and orange? Hello. Like, guys, I don't know anything about complementary colors. Honestly, in school, maximum of colors I know is primary and secondary. But guys, isn't this so tea? Isn't this so tea? Sha. Yeah, this is the beginning of a reading vlog, and I'm so excited. And guys, when I used to watch those videos, I'll be like, oh God. Even though this is not swapping my screen time for reading, this is reading 2 hours every day for a week. Welcome to the vlog. Hi guys, ignore this. These are my house clothes, so if you have anything to say about the fact that I'm wearing the same outfit 2 days in a row, don't. So this morning, as you saw, I woke up, and after doing some stuff, I laid back in bed and I read Intermezzo for an hour. And I haven't had a straight hour where I was able to read this, so I'll probably read it right before I go to bed. an hour of this. And yeah, I read 28 pages. So 60 minutes, 28 pages. That's not bad. I don't really know anything about reading pace or anything, but however long it takes me to digest what I'm reading, it doesn't matter, really. In this book, it's about two brothers, Peter and Ivan. Peter is a successful Dublin lawyer. And do you know, before I trail off, Peter is a successful Dublin lawyer. He's in his 30s. Ivan is a chess champion in his 20s. He's 22. So their dad dies, and I'm from the back of this, the blurb, I guess. It's about how both of them basically grapple with grief, how they continue to move on and all of that. And the relationships that they have with women also plays a key part in this, because Peter is still, I think, maybe hung up on his ex while dating a 20-something-year-old college student who seems like she might be into some, maybe OnlyFans or something. I don't know. Ivan Shah, I've reached where he has met the woman that I'm assuming is going to be the love interest, because he says she's a bit older than him. She is, from what I see, she's 30 or so, and at the back of this it says she has a turbulent past. I don't really know much about that yet, but we'll see. So Peter and Ivan have different POVs. We start with Peter's POV, and from the way it's written, I don't know, it just seems quite mechanical. Let me read something so you'll see. It says, the man helps Sylvia into her coat as Peter looks on, calmer now, attuned to the quieter feelings. Under what conditions is life endurable? She ought to know. Ask her. Don't. I don't know what style of writing that is, but I'm going to try and keep an open mind. But I'm just reading and thinking, God, I hope this doesn't go on the whole book. Even if it does, I hope it grows on me. And the interesting bit is that Ivan, his younger brother, his is not written like this. It's written, the dialogue is separated. I think maybe that's the issue of this, because you can't really tell which one is the dialogue and which one is the thoughts. You just have to discern for yourself, which is quite interesting. Ivan's own sounds pretty normal. It seems like Ivan is on the spectrum. I mean, most people who are so mathematically and what is it called for people that are really into academically? Is that it? I don't know if chess is academic though. Besides the point. Yeah, so that's that about that. 28 pages. I don't really know. Is that good pacing? Is it bad? I don't know. So I don't know if I'll film myself reading for the last hour, but guys, I say I'm going to do it. I am gonna do it. So yeah, guys. So it is day 2, and I just got back from doing some stuff. So I'm just going to update you on what happened yesterday. I read this for the final 1 hour, and it was a bit tough because, guys, I was fighting sleep. I think I've conditioned myself into, when I read and it's in bed, okay, it means we're going to go to sleep. So I read up until page 57. My goal was really to read till page 60, but I got to this chapter 3, so I just said, okay, it's time to call it a night. I read for an hour, 28 to 56. That's 28 pages again. Yeah, I don't know how it happened, but I think that's my pacing now. And so far, I've seen that Margaret has some... Wait, should I make this a spoilers included? Yeah, I think I'm just going to make it a spoilers included. Yeah. So, Ivan, yes, the chess champion. He plays his exhibition match, plays like, I don't know, 10 people or something at the same time, wins them all. And afterwards, she's now like, okay, she's dropping him off, and then from what it looks like, they might form a relationship. I'm not really sure where that's going to go, but we are thrust back into the world of Peter, and that's where chapter 3 starts off from. So hopefully a little later, maybe I'll sit down, have quite a lot of time today. I'll sit down, put the 2 hours on, and just, read for an actual 2 hours, period. Is this what all the people who have read Intermezzo are saying is so experimental? And to me, anytime I'm reading Peter's part, the word that is like flashing in my brain is tedious, because it is tedious reading this with very little breaks in page. Can you see this whole page? What is that? Honestly, it is so hard for me to read, because I don't know if it's an artistic way of trying to display that, okay, this guy is on some heavy drugs, he's medicating himself like crazy. I don't know if that's why it's written like that, but God, it is tedious. Anyways, I've read up to page 75. The hour is done. I have to make a salad, and I'm 2 pages to the next chapter. I would have liked to, I think I might finish the chapter and then go and do what I have to do, but yeah, that's it so far. Guys, this is the end of the day and I look so puffy, but it is 8:34 and I'm going to start the next 1 hour, so I'll be done by 9:34 or so. I'm going to keep that I'm reading for an hour in mind, but the main goal is to read the whole of chapter 4 also. So yeah. Guys, I just finished. I didn't get all the way to chapter 5. Ivan talks a lot, so actually this guy talks a lot. I just finished reading. I don't know how many pages I read, from page 70 something to 100 and something. It's currently raining. I might read again before I sleep, but as per extra time. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Hi guys, so it is day 3. I'll be so honest, I did not read yesterday. So realistically it's supposed to be day 4, but I didn't read yesterday, so today is going to be day 3. I would love to torture myself and decide to read for 4 hours, but reading is my hobby and I'm describing it as torture, so I think we know why I'm not about to do that. So let me even on lights, because okay, so oh my god, this pimple, should the light just be off? Cause like, why did my pimple just become so front and center? Okay, is the lighting better now? Ooh, she's bright. Okay, so last time we spoke, I was up to page 108. Now Margaret and Ivan, they have met up again. So I'm going to, it's currently like 5 o'clock, so I'm going to set the timer for 2 hours. I haven't really done anything today. I deleted all my social media. I think I'll be off it for like 2-3 days. I have something I'm doing Tuesday and Wednesday, so I could come back on, but otherwise not. So I don't even know. Yeah, so now I'm just going to read for 2 hours. If I can read for more than that, great. But guys, when the hobby is starting to sound like a responsibility, sure, I have a responsibility to reaffirm that yes, this is my hobby and this is what I like doing. But when it's starting to be like yeah, like, just, it's supposed to bring me joy. So that's why yesterday I was looking at the time. I was like, okay, it's fine, tomorrow is another day and this is just part of the life. So I'm going to read for some time. I spent the whole of today watching podcasts, the ones that I've been looking at and adding to my save to watch later, being like, oh, I can't wait to watch them. I've watched like almost all. So yeah, I'm back on it. I might sit outside. I don't know what the reading arrangement is going to be like, but yeah. So guys, my pimple and I are back to give you an update. I read for an hour, finished Ivan's POV, and now I'm at Peter's. I'm almost done with the chapter actually, so I'm going to do my last chapter, then bed. I'm in page 125. I don't know how many pages I read. Maybe like, oh, let's see. I don't know, maybe close to 20. I don't know if it's more than 20 though, but yeah, now I'm reading Peter's part. The book is really picking up. I'm really starting to enjoy it. I'm really happy about that, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow. It is almost a week after all of that, and I failed. I did not read every day for a week. I couldn't do it. Not that I couldn't do it. I didn't take it seriously enough, maybe. And there was just so much going on at that time. bro, sitting down and reading for 2 hours. Really, I could have substituted a lot of my screen time to read, but I didn't. But hindsight, and I will definitely be trying this out again. It is, I don't even know how long after the last day that I read, but I have been reading Intermezzo. I'm in page, let me show you. I'm in page 227, so I've been reading it, just not for the hour, 2 hours, whatever. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm still going to post it because at the end of the day, I did put effort into it and I did do the reading. And yeah, just stay tuned for the next video. Like, subscribe, all of those amazing things. And yeah.